Hello and welcome to Enjoy English School.
欢迎来到 Enjoy 英语学院
I'm Stevie.
And I'm laurie.
And today we're looking at day 2 of our Good Eats lesson. Now, yesterday we were talking about a classic Japanese snack called Just As You Like It, or okonomiyaki. We talked about what it was yesterday. Today we're going to talk about where it comes from. Yeah, the origins of okonomiyaki.
And 2 styles of this dish.
Yes.
所以呢，我们昨天既然已经看了我们这个美食饗宴的御好烧的基本介绍了，今天呢要来看到不只是它的来源，还有呢2种这个最常为大众所接触到的这个御好烧的这个版本有什么，所以我们赶快一起来看看。
All right, looking at our first paragraph, it says the origin of okonomiyaki probably began in the Edo period with a crepe-like dessert called funoyaki. Okay, so the Edo period is a period in Japanese history. All right, and okonomiyaki probably, that means we think most likely it came from that period, and it started with a crepe-like dessert. Now, do you know what crepes are?
一种薄饼。
Yes, like French crepes, right?
法式薄饼。
Yeah, it was a crepe-like. That means it was similar to a crepe, and it was a dessert called funoyaki.
好的，所以呢，我们来看到文章的一开头讲到说呢，这个 the origin 我们知道就是起源、来源的意思那么御好烧的起源或来源呢 ，probably， 所以作者他不确定他说可能是呢开始于呢这个 Edo period， 我们讲江户时代那根据编辑提供的资讯，江户时代呢大约是在呢西元的1603到1868年那么在这个时间左右，应该是他开始的时段然后呢，它呢是怎么样开始的，并不是一开始就长成御好烧的样子，所以呢 with a crepe-like dessert 所以呢就是一开始它的这个出现的形态是有一点像这个薄饼这个 like 这里不是喜欢，是指像的意思像薄饼的一种甜点，叫什么呢？叫做 funoyaki。
Now, in modern times, okonomiyaki is popular throughout Japan. That means all over Japan.
没错。那接下来这句很简单，讲到说，如今呢，御好烧则是盛行于全日本这里的 popular 就是盛行、流行、风行的意思。Throughout Japan， 所以就是等于刚刚 Stevie 老师说的 all over 就是这个整个日本都很流行。
There are 2 regions, 2 areas that take the greatest pride in the dish. When we say somebody or something takes pride in something, that means that they're very proud of this dish, or they're very proud of this tradition.
That's right.
To take pride in something means we do this really well, and we are very happy about it. We are proud that we do this so well. So that's taking pride in something.
没错，那所以接下来讲到 there are 2 regions， 有2个地区呢，怎么样所以呢这边就讲到刚刚说的这个 take pride in 这个片语了。当 A take pride in B 的时候，表示 A 呢它以 B 而相当的自豪那这里的话呢，这个讲到 take the greatest pride in， 所以呢可以说是非常非常的自豪了所以呢我们讲到有2个地区对他们的御好烧，因为 the dish 就我们刚刚讲的御好烧，他们可以说是非常的自豪。
Okay, we're going to take a quick break and come back and look at the next paragraph. All right, looking at the next paragraph, we start out with the Kansai style, or Osaka style. And it says the Kansai style, or Osaka style, is the most common. It's the most common style of okonomiyaki that we see.
所以呢，这边的话，我们看到接下来他讲到说了啊，kansai 指的呢就是关西，所以呢，这个关西风啊，这里的 style 我们可以直接翻成风啊，这是风格的意思，类型的意思。所以关西风或者是 Osaka 大阪风呢，可以说是最常见的。
People believe, and this is people in Japan, people believe the name okonomiyaki was first used in Osaka.
然后呢，接下来他讲到说了啊，这个 people believe， 所以一般的人呢都认为的意思啊，一般都认为呢这个名字啊，这个 okonomiyaki 呢，它呢一开始是在大阪开始使用的。
So to make this type, this Osaka style, or I'm sorry, the Kansai style or Osaka style, to make this type, you mix all the ingredients with the batter in a bowl. Now, whenever we talk about a batter, this is anything. It could be for a cake, a sweet thing, a savory thing, you know. But what a batter means is it's got flour and milk or water, some sort of liquid, usually some eggs. And it's if you've ever seen a cake mixed, when you mix it, it's wet and it's a little what we call runny, runny, runny. It's thick, but it still moves.
还能够滴下来的。
Yeah, 它不像面团。面团 is dough. D-O-U-G-H, dough. So batter is, it's still wet. And whenever we make pancakes or waffles or okonomiyaki, that style is called a batter.
That's right.
Batters are usually for cakes and things like that. So you mix all the ingredients with the batter in a bowl.
所以刚刚讲的这个 batter 其实就是面糊的意思哦。所以刚刚讲到跟面团不同哦，它呢这个混完了之后，因为它的那个液体的比例比较多一点，所以它还会有一点就是垂滴感这样子的一个概念，面糊。那所以这一句讲到说呢 ，to make this type。这个 this type 指的当然就是这个关西或者是大阪风的这类的御好烧的话呢，那么你呢要这个把所有的 ingredients 我们讲过是食材以及 with 所以 you mix A with B， 你把 A 跟 B 混在一起的话，那么就是用这个用法，所以把所有的食材跟面糊呢在碗里头搅拌在一起，混搅在一起，这是你的要用的第一步的做法。
Ooh, I learned a new word today. Batter.
面糊。
Yeah, I did not know that word.
Okay.
Good to know. Okay, so you mix all the ingredients with the batter in a bowl. Then pour it onto the tepan, and grill both sides. Now, we could say you fry it, okay, 用煎的, 煎 or 煎? 煎, okay. So we could say you fry it, but we say you grill it because usually we cook it on a flat metal piece, not in a frying pan. So it's just a word, but we can use both words sometimes.
都可以的意思。
Yeah.
好，所以呢，接下来讲到，然后那你这个混合好食材跟面糊之后呢 ，pour it， 这个 it 指的就是你的那个混合物，碗里头的那些食材跟面糊呢，你把它们倒到什么的上面是 pour it onto something 那么这里呢，倒到铁板上之后呢，然后呢，你就来这个烤呢它的这个两面煎烤它的两面 both sides 就是指两边，那换言之就是两面的意思。那也可以用刚刚呢这个 Stevie 老师讲的 fry 这个字都可以。
When it's done, it can be sliced into pieces. All right? Pieces, not pizzas. Okay? But you can slice it into pieces like a pizza. Does that make sense?
I think so. 好，所以呢
when we say slice, we mean to cut it into thin pieces or pieces that you can pick up with your hands.
That's right.
Yeah.
所以呢，这里的 slice 它是被当成是动词来用的啊，所以呢，就是说，那么 then when it's done 啊，当 something is done 在料理里头，就是指说好了哦 ，OK， 所以当 it 指的当然是这个御好烧，它呢料理好了以后呢，那么 it 是指御好烧 can be sliced 可以被切的意思。那切成怎么样呢 ？into pieces 切成一片一片的。好，那所以这里的 slice 它可以当动词，它其实也可以当名词啊。那在这里当动词用，指的就是切片的意思。
Okay, we'll take another quick break and we'll be back with the next part. Looking at the next paragraph, we're looking at a different style. Remember, the first main style is called the Kansai style or the Osaka style, right? And that is a style that you mix everything in a bowl, it's in a batter, and then you cook it on a teppan, right? On a teppan. Okay, well, now we're looking at another kind. In the next paragraph, it says the Hiroshima style of the dish of okonomiyaki has its roots in the Second World War. Now here, it means it has its origins, okay? But they're saying it has its roots. Just like a plant or a tree, it shoots down roots. So it comes up from the roots.
That's right.
Whenever we use this phrase, oh, it has its roots in something, it's a fancy way of making it sound more beautiful, more poetic.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
Like Taiwanese tradition has its roots in its beautiful history.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
So this just means the origins of this dish come from the Second World War. To say it simply.
That's right.
Yeah.
就像我们前面的那个第一句一样 ，the origin of okonomiyaki.
Yeah.
对 ，probably began 的那一句的那个 origin.
Right.
对，可是他用了一个比较不一样，而且刚刚这个Stevie 老师讲到比较 poetic， 就是比较有诗意的，比较美的方式去说它，这样的一个差别。
Right. So the Hiroshima style of the dish has its roots in the Second World War.
所以呢，我们来看到这一句，他讲到说了，这个 Hiroshima 是广岛的意思所以这里呢，广岛风格的这道呢，这个御好烧它呢，则是在这个起源于2次世界大战，它是这样的一个意思。那这里的 has its roots in 就是刚刚讲的比较优美的用法。那你在这个作文的时候，可以常常的试着把它使用出来。
So after Hiroshima was destroyed in 1945. Of course, World War II, atomic bomb. Yeah. After Hiroshima was destroyed in 1945, rice was in short supply. This just means there was a shortage, shortage, a shortage of rice. There was not a big supply of rice.
没错。所以接下来呢，讲到说了那么在这个广岛呢，于1945年遭到这个战争的摧毁之后，这里的 destroy 我们可以翻成战争的摧毁之后呢，那么稻米的这个供给呢，当然就出现了匮乏的现象。那么这里的 supply 是供应的意思那么 in short supply 就变成是供应上的匮乏。
So people put whatever was available into the inexpensive pancake to make a filling meal. Now, remember what the pancake is? We're talking about okonomiyaki, right? So basically, they put whatever was available, anything that was available. They put into this because flour and water, that was more available than rice.
I think so.
And so they would put anything in there to make it a filling meal, a meal that would fill you up. When we eat things like flour, it's just like rice. Rice is a starch. That's like a 淀粉, right? So flour is also a starch.
对。
And when you eat starches, it makes you feel full. Okay, so yeah, but you can't just eat flour and water.
对
So they would put anything they could to make a meal that would fill them up. So it was a filling meal.
所以呢，这里的 filling 其实我们可以翻成饱足感哦，这个是
Yeah.
现在的人蛮常用的一个
Yeah.
词了哦。所以呢，这句讲的就是说啊，那么 people put 人们会放呢 whatever was available 啊，就是他们所能够拿到的、能够取得的任何东西，叫 whatever was available。因为 available 就是可得的、可取得的这样的一个意思啊。所以人们放所有他们可取得的东西呢 into。放进去啊，这个呢便宜的 inexpensive 啊，这个便宜的这个煎饼啊的里头，这个饼里头，然后来干嘛呢？来做成了比较有饱足感的一餐，一个比较有饱足感的一道餐点。这样。
So the Hiroshima version usually includes fried noodles, and ingredients are piled on top of each other. Okay, piled on top of each other while it is cooking on the grill. So this is the kind you see where they have the grill. They put noodles, and then they start to pile things on and to cook it, right? And then they add the flour batter to kind of hold it all together, to make it stick together.
Okay.
So remember the Osaka style, you mix it in a bowl.
Yes.
This, it's on the grill, and you just pile it on top of each other, and while it is cooking.
That's right. 所以呢，不同点在这儿了哦。因为前面的话，我们刚刚讲到的关西风的话，它是把食材跟面糊已经都先混好了，所以它是只是单纯的把它倒到这个铁板上去，然后两面的煎烤。但是这里我们看到他说呢，这个把这个我们刚刚讲的所有可得的东西呢，通通要加，但是怎么加呢？他会提到说，这个广岛的这种风格呢，首先它通常是有炒面的，这个 fried noodles usually includes fried noodles。然后呢，这个食材啊，它是在这个。在铁板上煮的时候，这里的 while 就是 when 的意思嘛，所以呢，当它在铁板上煮的时候呢，这个时候把食材呢一层一层的堆上去，堆在彼此的上面，所以这里叫做 piled on top of each other， 所以呢一层层的叠上去，在这个铁板上面来去煎烤，来去料理，这个呢则是广岛风的方式。
Yeah. It's also known for its generous amount of cabbage, which is 3 times as much as that of the Kansai style. Okay, so it's also known for its generous. If we say it has a generous amount of something, that means it has a lot.
没错。
Okay? This is a little bit different from saying a person is generous.
That's right.
In fact, maybe we should talk about generous in our review.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do that. So a generous amount means a lot of cabbage. How much cabbage? 3 times as much, or 3 times more than the Kansai style.
所以呢，接下来他讲到说那么呢，这个 it is also known for， 当 something is known for 怎么样的时候，表示它是以这个后面的怎么样呢而著名的。所以呢，广岛风也是出了名的怎么样呢？这个给呢这个 generous amount of cabbage， 就是这个出了名的这个高丽菜量超多这里的 generous 刚刚有提到是指很大量的、很多的意思所以呢，跟我们在讲人的这个很慷慨、很大方是不一样的那么呢，怎么样的多法呢？逗号后面继续补充，整整呢是这个关西风的3倍之多。这里的 3 times as much as， 这里的 time 不是时间这边也不是指次数，而是指3倍的意思。
Yeah. The next sentence says, if you visit Japan, seize the opportunity, means grab it. Okay, seize the opportunity to try this local specialty, just as you like it. And we say just as you like it because okonomi, means the way you like it.
That's right.
Yeah.
所以呢，最后他才讲说了，如果你去日本玩的话呢，这个要好好的把握住，这个 seize 是抓住的意思，握住的意思所以衍生成把握的意思。把握住这个机会呢，要去试试这一道当地的local 是当地的 specialty 是特色的料理所以你一定要把握机会去试一试，而且是怎么样的试法呢？就是你爱吃的那种方式，你就用那个方式去试它。
Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and look at a couple words. All right, you just mentioned the word generous. You mentioned if a person is generous in Chinese.
就很慷慨。
很慷慨. So if a person is very generous, they share, they'll share maybe their food with you, or they'll help you if you need help.
That's right.
So we say they're very generous, and that's why when we say there is a generous amount of something, it means a lot. So a generous amount means a lot. A generous person means they share.
Sharing person.
Maybe share a lot. They're generous and generous.
OK， 好，所以呢，总之这个字很好那你就记得，如果是讲人，就是很慷慨、很大方。那大方他就不吝啬把东西给人家分享。所以呢，当他讲到这个东西的量上的时候，你就记得，那当然就是很多这个很大量的意思了。
And that is all our time for today. Now, I think I'm going to go get some okonomiyaki.
You always say that
Yes.
after good eats.
Itadakimasu!
第56页，美食飨宴，选你所爱的好味道，日本御好烧。
A classic Japanese snack, just as you like it. The origin of okonomiyaki probably began in the Edo period with a crepe-like dessert called funoyaki. Now, okonomiyaki is popular throughout Japan. There are two regions that take the greatest pride in the dish.The Kansai style, or Osaka style, is the most common. People believe the name okonomiyaki was first used in Osaka. To make this type, you mix all the ingredients with the batter in a bowl, then pour it onto the teppen and grill both sides. When it's done, it can be sliced into pieces.The Hiroshima style of the dish has its roots in the Second World War.After Hiroshima was destroyed in 1945, rice was in short supply. People put whatever was available into the inexpensive pancake to make a filling meal. The Hiroshima version usually includes fried noodles, and ingredients are piled on top of each other while it is cooking on the grill. It's also known for its generous amount of cabbage, which is 3 times as much as that of the Kansai style. If you visit Japan, seize the opportunity to try this local specialty, just as you like it.